Yeah, because I think more than size, it's really how lean you are. Because someone's super skinny and super lean, if you see their muscles, they look like jacked. So you're down to come in the summer with white beaters?
Tank tops?
Yeah.
Mustard shirts?
Are you down? On the summer, we come with white beaters and then watch someone bring their dad.
We're Juan and Alexis. We're two brothers on DACA chasing the American dream. We used to focus on just surviving. Now, we run a $5 million business and we're finally in a place where we can invest in the little things that make a big difference.
Quality, marketing, perception. They created a pattern of the taillight, but it also has a heart. So every time that someone breaks, that buys the product, they're gonna have a heart. You know what I thought of? Because it's only when you're breaking, huh? So for example, like a middle finger.
Every little thing counts when it comes to branding.
If you received this package, how would you feel? And if you receive this package, how would you feel?
First of many marketing materials that we're gonna be doing, business cards. So I know we have, oh shit, they're blank.
And then he's all limping and shit because he's fucking sore. You think most people would think like, oh, fucker got ran through.
So we're good to go.
Running a business isn't just about sales. Sometimes it's the quiet, subtle upgrades that say the most.
This week, it's all about upgrading the little things. So I decided it was a time for a change. Not a new product, just better packaging. Because sometimes perception is the product. So this is one of 2 pallets that we received for the packaging for our products. So I know that we ordered this around a month and a half ago. And so with the purpose of sending our products within the boxes that we bought. So this is the box built already that we got. I do feel like a salesman. And it's already built. And so this is what our products are going to be sent in. So for example, it has our logo. It has, what do you call it? Our catchphrase?
Yeah, our slogan, catchphrase.
Our slogan to where it tells people what our products do. Example, they get it. It's gonna make their car look like of a higher trim, more prestigious, more luxurious, which if we just look at ourselves and just in general people, status is something that people look and go after.
Yep.
So the fact that these products are gonna make them and their car look of a higher status, that psychologically and what we see on the cells, it works. Then we also included what we do, like the products, the blackout kits, the tints, the chrome delete, the windshield protection film. And finally, we also included a QR code that directs them to the Amazon storefront. So for example, they buy one product. They get it, they see continue upgrading, and right here, more upgrades for your car. This links them to the Amazon storefront to where they can find more products for their vehicle. It not only creates like a more premium packaging, but it's also a way to cross-sell more products. One of many. So quality, marketing, perception. So it looks really nice. It's matte, very nice. This is what we used to send them out before in. Let's just look at the difference. Let me.
What do you think of that first look?
I like the black.
It looks elegant, huh?
This is what we used to send them in. And this is what we're gonna be sending in now. If you received this package, how would you feel? And if you receive this package, how would you feel? The perception of the value of this is higher than just a generic bland white box. The value of the product is gonna go up. It looks pretty sturdy and it's pretty strong. Actually, it does feel really strong. So the protection is gonna be increased, and just the overall ability to cross-sell their products. Tell them what we do, what we offer is gonna go up. So it's a win-win-win. Although this is more expensive. I think each box was like $1, landed with shipping around $1.50.
That's not bad.
As opposed to like 50, 60, 70 cents. So twice, if not 3 times, that's more expensive. But this should allow us to cross-sell more, and because they perceive the value of the product to be higher, more likely for them to leave a positive review. So it's a win-win-win for this. I did feel like a salesman.
You kind of sounded one. It sounded like you were doing a voice.
Really? Damn, okay.
Of course, no change comes without opinions.
And right now it seems a little bit complicated, but you guys will get used to it. Like I'm pretty sure the first time you guys did the white box, it's like, how do I do it? But this one, it should be...
That one is way less fun.
Yeah, white boxes are easy.
No.
We only got like one more egg, 2 more, and it's not just like down. You have to put these into it.
You guys will get used to it. Yeah, you get. But after talking it through with the team, everyone was on board. So right now we just had a small meeting in regards to the new packaging that we're gonna start using. So like how I mentioned before, this is gonna be the new packaging. It has not only our brand, what we do, but also a redirect to our Amazon storefront, which should increase the cross-sell of the products. And so yeah, we show them how to essentially build it and also how it's gonna look like. So for example, this is the empty box. This is the actual film that we send the customers. So this one's gonna go in here. We have our tools. We're gonna put all the tools in this little reclosable bag, including the towels, the spray bottles, the shampoo, blade, and squeegee. And so this one's gonna go in here. And finally, our thank you card, which is gonna go right here. And so pretty simple, straightforward. Put it in here, close it up, and done skis. When the customer receives it, they're gonna receive this. It's gonna be, at the very least, the perception of the value of the product is gonna go and be higher, as opposed to, like how I mentioned before, a very generic product. But yeah, everyone got it, everyone understood, and so we're all on the same page, so we're good to go. New ideas aren't just coming from the top. One of our team members pitched a great idea.
A taillight tint that turns your brake light into a heart. It's weird, it's different, and that's exactly why we're testing it.
So right now, it wasn't even us, it was more of the team. They're trying out different patterns to see which ones are selling, because the intention is to get a vehicle and have as much things sell for it as possible. And so one of the things that they did right now is they created a pattern of the tail light, but it also has a heart. So every time that someone breaks that buys the product, they're gonna have a heart. So I think it looks pretty cool. And then the people around there, they're gonna be like, oh, that's so cute. Like I feel like the girls, like if someone is driving behind us, like, oh, that's so cute. Like they're just driving normally, and then it starts breaking, and then the heart pops out. Like, oh, that's so cute. Like I don't know, that's pretty cool actually. So yeah, and they did that. So it wasn't us. So good stuff. You know what I thought of? Because it's only when you're braking, huh? So for example, like a middle finger. But I know that's just no.
That would be funny.
That would be funny, but I don't think it would be. But that heart looks nice, like as in for girls.
Meanwhile, I was thinking long term. New business cards. Simple, motivational, and it's included in every order. Just a little reminder that what you buy says something about you.
We just got a special delivery for ShieldMe. It's one of the first marketing materials that we are gonna be using for ShieldMe, so we're gonna open this bad boy up. All right, welcome to my humble abode. Like I mentioned, this is one of the first of many marketing materials that we're gonna be doing. So these ones are specifically gonna be business cards, and they're gonna be for starter window tint kits. So I know we have, oh shit, they're blank. Imagine they ripped me off. That'd be crazy. But here it is. What I was saying is that we have window tint starter kits, so anyone who doesn't have any experience with window tint, they're able to buy a kit and they have all the tools they could need. The reason why we made that is because I know that one, if you don't know what you're doing, two, if you don't have experience in whatever you want to start, then either you have to do a lot of research, you're gonna have to spend money on tools that maybe you don't even need. And so it's just gonna be a whole headache. So we wanna lubricate the transition for them to start window tinting, so that's why we created the kit. Now this is what I actually came up with, just to insert in the kit, and essentially this is what they're gonna receive. So yes, you could say like it's a motivational card or whatever, but it's just something nice for them to receive. So like boom, they get it, it begins here, they have the logo, they have the website in case they want to see it. And then in the back, they have this text, which is very simple. Again, it's meant for people that are just starting window tint. So boom, if you want to it says, starting something new isn't easy, but it always begins with the choice. You chose to start today. Most people only talk about learning a new skill. Few actually take the step, and you just did. This kit isn't a guarantee, but it's a door. With every use, you'll grow sharper in skill and stronger in confidence. And then at the bottom, I put ShieldMe is here with you every step forward. So again, imagine you open up your window tint kit and one of the things you see here is like, fuck, like, man, that's cool. That's a cool message. Again, most people are gonna be like, fuck, it's just a card. But then for the very few of, the very few people that actually need this type of message, then it's gonna make a big difference. And so for 500 cards, I think it cost me about, like 30 bucks, 30, 40, 50 bucks. So, I mean, that it's worth it, it's worth it. And so every little thing counts when it comes to branding. It's just how do you make them feel, how they experience dealing with your company, from looking at the website to making the purchase to getting the whatever they ordered on time pretty fast, and then the experience after. Because I know that a lot of companies, they forget about after the purchase. It's whenever they get the purchase, like they're gone. Kind of like when guys have one night stands and the girl's expecting them to call or whatever, but they ghost them and you never hear from them. It's kind of like, it feels bad, it kind of sucks. So we're also thinking about the experience after the purchase, which again, a lot of e-commerce companies are more experienced than what we're gonna do, because we're gonna be more business to business instead of business to customer. So there's other companies that have more experience, but I mean, we also have experience in e-commerce, so yeah. So we're gonna use Brotherceo Design's experience in e-commerce into the ShieldMe side of the business.
Not every moment needs to be serious. At the end of the day, this is still a team.
And sometimes you just need to challenge your brother to a workout to keep things interesting.
Because I was showing Jacob the cards and I had to bend, no homo, like no diddy, I had to bend over. And I was fucking sore, and I'm like, random thought, I'm like, imagine that there's someone gay that everyone knows he's gay, and then he works out for the first time and he works out like, and then he's all limping and shit because he's fucking sore. You think most people would think like, oh, that fucker got ran through?
I probably would. Let's just assume, let's just make someone here gay. Let's say Luis. Luis is gay, right? And I know he's gay. I know he's in a relationship. If he came in walking, that's probably the first thing that I would come.
Yesterday I worked out legs for the first time in a long time.
First time?
Oh, I do squats.
Yeah.
But yesterday I did, I think, 7 to 9 exercises, 3 to 4 sets each. So I'm fucking sore. My calves are sore. Yesterday I did 5 sets of calves.
So then you did a full leg, like not just squats. It was pretty much the whole
so
shebang.
yesterday was quads and glutes, leg press, a little bit of deadlifts, the goblin squats, the leg machine. I'm doing an upper lower rest, and then Friday and Saturday rest. So I'm gonna get that Superman physique. And then
like the triangle,
and then Tuesday is gonna be legs for the quads and for the glutes. Thursday is gonna be for the back and the shoulders again, and then Friday is gonna be the glutes and the hamstrings.
If that's your goal, because I know that Oscar's goal was looking like the bear, the Jew hunter or the bear hunter.
Jew hunter.
The one of those. And so why not be like in a competition per se with Oscar and Jake too? Fuck it.
Oh, you're trying to get big, huh?
No.
Just a bench.
I'm just trying to look like cut.
Those Greek statues?
The Greek statues.
Versus like bodybuilders? Yeah, for sure not a bodybuilder, but I'm talking about like
like an athlete type of build. Like I still want to be able to like play sports. And
like a Ronaldo?
Yeah, like a Ronaldo. But not he's super.
This week wasn't about launching something new. It was about building on what we already have
and making it better, one small move at a time.